All right, folks, I'm streaming now live to YouTube. I'm going to make here introduction. Just a moment, I'm going to stop this here. Okay. I'm going to explain what live streaming trading is, okay? Briefly. So today we have after hours. So I'm sorry because, the conditions are not perfect today. People already left. There is not professional audio. It does not matter. So today it was one of the best days in the stock market. Okay, I'm going to refer here to some examples. If you wish to learn what or how to attend live streaming trading, it is extraordinarily simple. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is to show you to share my screen. I'm going to share here for example, this desktop. Okay. So I'm sorry, I'm always receiving emails. I'm going, meanwhile, to delete here some emails. So I'm sharing the screen and you are looking at here pin interest trading at new all-time highs, okay? The stock is up more than 600% since my upgrade to strong buy. I've been sharing information 100% free on since IPO on how to profit from the investment process in pin interest. And you find it on the blog. So I posted information in real time, shared of the investment process, when to buy, when to sell. In 2020, we upgraded this to strong buy, and we said, and you also find the article on the blog of the company saying that pin interest is one of the best companies for you to invest in. So whatever price you invested in pin interest, the fact is that meanwhile you became a multimillionaire. Since pin interest, it is one of the core investment positions, mine, and as well as the team, the many of the people that they follow my guidance since IPO. So I'm going to explain what live streaming here is. The tape, if you are familiar with my work, I was a pioneer in the live streaming industry, as well as video on demand. So when you go back many years, you see that I always utilize the live on the tape. Okay? And I'm the only person, in fact, doing it. No one else can demonstrate 100% accuracy live on the tape because they can't. Okay, so I'm the only one showing it thousands of times, 100% accuracy, how to invest, to trade in the markets, precisely utilizing the tape running. Okay, because this is the reality. Okay, this is the reality. This is the fact sheet. And while others, they say, well, whatever they say does not matter because the value is to, to predict, to make the calls before the most important moves in the markets, okay? This is precisely what we do, what we have been doing here for over 3 decades, okay? So I'm going to pull this here to the right-hand side. So live streaming, you can attend live streaming on the website. Okay, you just have to log in. It's less than 5 seconds. You are logging in basically to live streaming trading. Okay, it is as simple as that. Here you find 100% accurate trade alerts, trade signals, utilizing the most accurate artificial intelligence algorithms in the history of the markets. 100% accuracy in the most complex instruments. Okay, this is very important because it works in stocks, ETFs, forex markets, cryptocurrencies, everywhere. Okay, you just have to play the video and you're going to see whatever, You can ask any company, any individual, they cannot ever show you this, okay? It is impossible. And moreover, mathematically speaking, it is impossible to do better than that. And moreover, that is not exception to the rule. That it's precisely what we can demonstrate that we have been doing so for over 3 decades, okay? So this is where you can watch live streaming. You just have to click on to play the video. You also can watch live streaming here in the app, okay? That is other possibility. You can also watch it on Roku, Amazon, Apple TV, well, basically everywhere, iPhone, Android, iPad, so everywhere you can watch the live streaming, okay? And by the way, I when I make live streaming, I even make it through also going through institutions, okay? So this goes to many websites, including YouTube, for example, that now I'm doing it just as a kind of demonstration, nothing. And by the way, I was going to talk about the live streaming. There is 1 month ago, I was invited by Google, YouTube to, and this was more than 1 month ago, I think. And they invited me to participate on YouTube with, live streaming and some memberships. Well, we submitted the information, and 10 hours later they approved it. Okay, so that is also good. Equally good, I'm referring to it because it exists and it is for you. And it starts at it's not for me because I don't need it. It starts at for euro 3.99 euro per month. And I have great news about it because if you have then 3.99 per month, then the next one, the maximum is $99 per month. Okay, so it's completely free. And moreover, you can have live streaming training on YouTube every single day. Every single day, depending on the number of users. So, for example, if you share the information with others, and in the end, and pretty much like I announced more than 1 year ago, if in the end you have more than 30,000 people watching, I don't mind to be there every single day, trying to help people now. If there are, since we sell information to hedge funds in institutions, I'm not going to YouTube, to talk to Joe if there are there 20 or 50 people or 500 people or 1,000 people. Okay, so you have to have there. For me to be there, you have to have at least 25,000 people. Otherwise, obviously, I'm not going to be there all the time. Okay? So I agree to be there with 25,000 people, and all the time. I guarantee to you that all of you, if you have the capital to start, all of you, the 25,000, you are going to be multimillionaires. Okay? That is absolutely guaranteed. But that is, your work, it is not mine because I already agreed to the terms on YouTube, and that therefore my role, what I had to do, I already did. Okay, so you have here for example, I also we also utilize here screen sharing. Okay, with for example, this is the First Solar chart. So you can search the chart. It is in fact public. There is one chart upgrading to strong buy precisely in this zone 3 years ago. And in 2020, what we did, it was precisely to do the same. Okay? To upgrade, to reiterate, in fact, a strong buy rating in First Solar after the stock collapsed, to do it $33. Okay. So I was going to show you here. I was going to show you here on the blog precisely. I was going to comment on this article here. The profits today, which was one of the best days in the markets. The profits soared 100%. 11,000% investing in Snap and the First Solar. By the way, Snap, I think that you all had access to it because I remember that I made some comments immediately after earnings. And my colleague, in fact, she was the responsible for it. So she recommended to buy more 6 million shares of Snap. Here you have there is an article exactly from more than 1 week ago. You can see it here. And even my dog makes money in the stock market. It's extraordinarily simple. My friends, this is every single day. This is a gift, okay? You can see it here live, all right? I mean, only a complete idiot has not yet made $1 million investing in pin interest when you had it on the website of the company, okay? Saying this company is growing 500%, all right? So where is the 500% coming? Precisely from our goal. So you have it here. While these crocs, for example, these corrupts, the Americans, the Goldman Sachs, they were downgraded. For solar at the bottom, we were upgraded to strong buy. Here you have the chart. Okay, so you can make it live. So yeah, I explained all this stuff. It was in 2017. Okay, so in 2020, what we did, it was, since these pivots they repeat in time, and we explain all this stuff because it is related to algorithms and so on. The history repeated itself. So everyone had the opportunity to invest at the same price I did just 3 years ago. In the case of First Solar, because we back then Goldman Sachs had a strong buy rating at the top, we said First Solar is going to collapse, stock collapse, and then Goldman Sachs downgraded the stock, and we upgraded to strong buy. So all the investment process, in fact, for First Solar, for over a decade, we have been discussing here, for over a decade, over a decade, we have been discussing this, how to invest in First Solar and in paying interest since IPO. So the case of paying interest, you find it here, okay? So there is an article on the blog of the company precisely addressing paying interest, okay? This was about, in fact, Snap and First Solar. So you have it here, the case of Snap, right? And there is an article, you just have to click here on search. There is an article talking about the importance of investing in paying interest in 2020, okay? Very important because it is a company that is growing 500% and very few they are growing 500%. It's impossible to lose money investing in this company. So obviously, depending on the size of your account, there are people that they bought 200,000 shares, 500,000 shares, and whatever. You buy the most, okay? So everyone is making a fortune, except the American crocs that they've been perished their own economy for years, and you find them on the street, you've been complaining, the riots and all that stuff. Those are crocs. Those are people that they are criminals. They should be jailed because they have been deceiving the world, including their own fellows. Okay? Anyway, so I'm going back here to stop screen sharing. So basically, I show you here what screen sharing is on live streaming trading. I'm not here all day. I don't have to be. So I come here sometimes. Okay. In fact, most of the time it's on audio. So right now I'm speaking because I'm making this kind of presentation. But most of the time I'm on audio. Let me see here. By the way, I would like to confirm here that this. Yes. And right. So we made it. They made it proposal. They put it unlisted. So they probably just to avoid some to avoid noise. Okay. What else to say? So basically, on Zoom you have live streaming. Okay, on Zoom. Now that I'm referring to live streaming is one thing. Okay. Uh, Zoom is different. Okay? There are important difference. Okay? So while live streaming, there is not a level of or a high level of collaboration. In Zoom, you have collaboration, and but there are you have to try the app, okay? Because the app, yes, the app gives you features where you have pools, live questions, and all this stuff, okay? Um, on So anyway, live streaming, for example, on YouTube, it is not going ever to be equal or the same as the live streaming on Zoom, okay? It's different. So when you log into the app, all right, so we send you a magic link. And by the way, you just need to or click on the link or just to point your phone to that QR code, okay? And it automatically opens on your phone, all right? So and you are redirected automatically to the event, all right? So once you enter the event, then it is very simple. So you can choose which sessions you are going to attend, including we have video on demand inside the app. Okay. So for example, if at 10 o'clock there is a session talking about, I don't know, Apple, then at midday there is a session talking about Rocco. Then you have the normal, the standard live streaming during the day. And then depending, on the plans, people, those that with Pro, they have after hours as of today. So these, for example, people that they have the Pro, live streaming Pro, the live streaming Pro is very important. You have all these features and the comparisons between the plans described on the website. The live streaming Pro is the most important because you have access to the after hours. The pre-market and the after hours are extremely important, and therefore, in people that they have average execution, they pay this in 2 or 3 days. It is paid the difference between the standard version and the Pro version. Okay? So it's just a question of getting familiar with those that they are new. You don't have to have any experience whatsoever in the markets. You don't have to have any experience with AI bots. You don't have to have any experience with absolutely anything. Let me just here. You have basically, as I speak, you have $65 on interest, and imagine that 99+% of the American population does not have a position, it does not have, has ever invested in interest. Imagine stupidity of these people. Imagine. And we have been here screaming. And obviously, everyone that has been attending these sanctions, they have positions in Pinterest, in Snap, in many other companies. Okay. Moreover, in the live streaming, other thing that often occurs is that people they can watch the video on demand. Okay, so those that they don't have capital or I don't know budget for live streaming, you have it on YouTube. Okay, it's like I said before, it is free, 100% free. If you find 25,000 people, I will be there all the time. But you have to find the 25,000 people plus, and I guarantee that you are going to become a multi-millionaire. You can go even to newspapers, on TV, whatever you do. I guarantee that if you follow the instructions, the outcome is the same as it is the same. So you can sit here always live on tape. I've been here for 35 years doing this, all right? So I'm going to stop speaking. And by the way, this is for us and live streaming. Although this is the YouTube is one thing, but the live streaming that we do to the websites and all this stuff, the app is extremely expensive. Okay, so the pricing of a live streaming, for example, there are companies that they just to manage an event. Okay, they charge $25,000 one day. All right. So I don't manage events. I make money. I give money people to make money. That is completely different. Okay. So between spending and wasting $25,000 into a company to manage event versus invest in the markets and making serious money, I think that is preferable to pay $25,000 for a session to others when you are making money, and you are then, if you need, you pay then the sessions to the other companies. So in the end, pretty much like spread in the case of Tesla, it's only complete idiot is going to withdraw money or take money from the bank account to buy a Tesla. Tesla is free. It's just that to invest in Tesla for the Tesla to be free. Okay, repeated here 2,000, 3,000 times. Okay, why you have to invest in Tesla? Repeating continuously every single day the same. Anyway, I'm going away. I will. I have not. In fact, I didn't appear on YouTube for I don't know, maybe 1 year plus or whatever. No time whatsoever. So I repeat, you have those parts starting at €4, 3.99, 3.99. So basically free. And if you are there, by the way, the description of the memberships, it is very clear. Otherwise, YouTube will not add accepted. Right now, I think the problem they are telling me that the problem is that they want emojis. So the Americans, it seems that they want emojis instead of money. They want emojis. They want emojis, man. I was going to show you if I had here the YouTube account open. I will show you here, maybe another section. I will show you here as the memberships, they were approved more than 1 month ago, okay? So you have the memberships approved, everything it is approved because they invited me, I responded. 10 hours, they said, fine. The rest, it is not my job, okay? So I did my job, I'm there, I'm prepared. Don't have, and by the way, if you are a member, you already have videos, okay? But then, right? So that is other thing that I forgot to say that is important. My friends, I know that it's a complicated time, this of the COVID-19, all this stuff, but what you want me to say? I mean, I invite you to go to the Foreign Legion, okay? So, I've been everywhere. So, if you think that the COVID-19 is bad, I guarantee to you that it's much worse in life, okay? And good luck to you, and make more. Try to learn something